It is dessert time, and it's one of my favorite times during the holidays. This is my trifle of gingerbread men with ginger loaf. I'm gonna show you how it's built, but when we gift it, it's gonna be gifted, not assembled, and they get to build it themselves. So, first things first, let's build the trifle. I've got my jar here. I'm gonna take some of my gingerbread loaf here. So I layer the bottom just like so, and make sure you get every little nook and cranny. The whole bottom layer, this is bomb diggity, by the way. So what I have here is a little simple syrup. I did equal parts sugar and water, and I add a little bit of whiskey or rum, whatever you have at your house. A couple tablespoons of whiskey in there. It's pretty good. Soak the bread with this whiskey, rum, simple syrup. Our gingerbread men are going to sit right inside the jar and go right around. I put them on just a slight angle, that way they don't fall over, and eventually the pastry cream will push them through. And look, it's like a gingerbread carousel. They're ready to be doused and loved with some eggnog pastry cream and a big heaping love scoop. I like to give it just a little tap and make sure that it starts getting in the crevices and all the corners and gets around the gingerbread men. Now we take this amazing gingerbread loaf, slip right in here, and just make sure you can get all the corners. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I am. Do you think these two guys want to eat some of this? Here we go, guys. We douse the ginger loaf again, and I have a little bit of whipped cream here. This goes right inside, and we're gonna build a layer in this trifle. And you can see how those gingerbread men and those layers are starting to come together because we have a couple extra of the cookies. I like to add just one here and one here for a little crunch effect. We're getting right to the top here. And this guy is gonna go here, dig a little bit more of this ginger loaf here, and I'm gonna push it right in this corner. We're gonna douse it in a little bit more whiskey simple syrup. We're gonna go back with the eggnog pastry cream. Yes, Rach, I'm gonna add another layer. Take a little bit of whipped cream, just for good measure. And then I take a little bit of the ginger cake, the ginger loaf, and I crumble that guy. And just to remind them what's in here, we top it off. Little gingerbread man on top. Do you guys see this? This is like one of the most amazing desserts ever. Put a lid on it, and this is what it looks like. But now let's gift it, the DIY way of giving the gifts that you made at home to somebody that you love and miss right now. I found another version of this jar, very inexpensive. I put together a dozen in just a bag like so. So I'm gonna put the gingerbread cookies in a little bread bag. Here is my ginger loaf that I'm gonna put inside. And then I was thinking, like, if people think of gingerbread cookies, do they wanna actually decorate them? So I decorated some gingerbread cookies, and I'm gonna slide in one of these in here and another one on top on the side. And check this out, guys, look. I literally took the frosting, I made a little bit of royal icing with a little bit of food coloring, put them in little piping bags, and I tied them off. I'm gonna set them right inside. This jar is kind of overflowing, so I had a couple of these extra baskets left over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a spatula that I found that says Be Merry. So across the board holiday, super December-ish. I'm gonna set my little spatula in here as a gift because you need one to scoop out. You need the little simple syrup, which we doused all the gingerbread with. You need a little bit of love in a couple airline bottles. Last but not least, in a mason jar, I made whipped cream already, so this is DIY. This means all they have to do is literally assemble, and that's it. And set that in there. Set the eggnog pastry cream, same one in a jar. You're gonna give them that nice and chilled. And then I have the recipe and the instructions on my little cereal cards. And I'm gonna go ahead and slide this guy right on top of here. I'm gonna put another one right on top of the spatula. Oh, don't forget, slide in the jar, the top to your dessert. There you go, Rach. You have got a dessert that you can take to anybody, anytime, all wrapped up